Come on, you mate! Come on, you mate! Come on, you mate! Go to jail! Don't you fucking...
What the fuck, you fucking pussies? Get out,
Relax. Smash the windows!
That's why all y'all fucking Jesus Christ!
Just tell me where, and that's it. Why you need to come here? Show up like you wanna fight or something like this. Send me a message, hey, come here, this place, and that's it.
He's going to jail. He's going to jail. Connor showed up with 20 to 30 goons and stormed the place. The Mac Life guys who were credentialed let them in. You know, they went down to where the buses were, where the fighters were leaving, and started to attack the buses. The police are looking for him. They're going to arrest him, and unless he turns himself in, his private plane is going to be grounded. His passport is no good. He's in a lot of trouble. He's got legal issues right now, and you know, we got to get through this weekend, and then sit down with my crew, you know, Ari included, and figure out where we go from here. He's very cocky and brash and everything else, but this is just over the top, makes me feel like something's wrong. You know, he was offended yesterday that I said that, but I agree with you. Yes, this is a guy who's acting like things aren't right. Connor's got a lot of things he's got to get through over the next year, I would imagine. Yeah, I mean, listen, he had beef with Khabib. There were, I mean, I don't know how many people on the bus that had nothing to do with it, innocent people.
You wanna fight? Come here, and that's it.
We have to fight. Me versus Conor. This fight is biggest fight in UFC history.
I wanna fight for your chicken because this is #1 easy fight in lightweight division.
History has been made! Conor McGregor!
He have only left hand, and that's it. What about wrestling? What about grappling?
Nothing short of spectacular.
Khabib Nurmagomedov! Oh! Conor McGregor is the new featherweight champion of the world!
I've been saying it since the beginning. These people are not on my level.
Oh man.
He hasn't fought in almost 2 years.
I don't give a about Conor. I think about only belt. I don't care who's my opponent. Who win this fight becomes a real lightweight champion.
Breaking news, Conor McGregor caught on video.
Grabbed a steel dolly and smashed in a bus window.
Because he sees an incident between a buddy of his, Artem, getting into it with Khabib.
Send me location.
October, Las Vegas. It's on, ladies and gentlemen.
The hype behind this contest is insane. It will be the biggest fight in history.
He will crumble.
You're blessed that I chose to whoop your ass next. The king is back.
Irish megastar, the notorious one, Conor McGregor. Khabib Nurmagomedov.
Bring me all over the fucking world and I'm just sitting here in a fucking thing. I'm on probation up to my eyeballs and ongoing and incoming civil cases. And we come here to do this bullshit. Bring the fans here. Here we are. You just wanted a war. Here we fucking are. To come and shut this man up. A little rat, a little weasel, a little hard man in groups. I've met many of them through my years. A man who grows in numbers, but on his own, and when confronted in a similar situation, cowers away. I came back for the love of fighting and the love of war, and this I am going to truly, truly love. Putting a bad beating on this little glass jaw rat. Started to invest and pump money into his gym, so he started to grow in power. Started to gain this false power and started thinking he was a little hard man, tough guy. Then shit hit the fan with your man. He gets locked up and now there's not a being left.
I'm come here for smash this guy. I don't
Smash
want
me,
to talk.
mate. You say send location. Here it is, right here in front of you. I'm right in front of you. Did you not see me outside the bus now? Did you not see me right in front of you outside the fucking bus? Oh, here's my location, you little fool. Right in front of you. Do something about it. Do something about it. Yeah, you'll do nothing.
Conor McGregor is going to blank Khabib when you guys meet each other.
Stomp on his head as he's unconscious. Now you're up on the real shit, kid. You're with the real dogs now, brother, yeah? And you're gonna be smoked October 6th, live on pay-per-view. And I am gonna love every fucking second of it. I hope it's a long night. I've never met an unbeaten amateur in the professional game. I mean, he's fucking fought nobody, absolutely nobody. Anyone that he's half fought has been decisions. He's in over his head. I'm gonna pick him apart and bully him in there and absolutely maul him.
In Twitter, you remember this? When we talk, you remember this?
You bought me t-shirts, you're a little fan.
Yeah,
Listen, kid, don't be
like
talking about
2014.
Twitter in 2012.
No. I
Twitter's
have
out.
question. Give me answer.
Twitter, who's on
Well,
Twitter,
what's
mate?
wrong with you?
Ask my bollocks.
No.
Boy.
When I slip your teammates, why you don't send me a message?
Ask my
If
bollocks.
you wanna fix this, why you don't send me a message?
Bollocks.
What? You come with 40
Ask
people
my
and you think you can change something?
If you would have got off that bus, you'd be dead now.
No, okay.
You'd be dead and I'd
No,
be in a cell.
You have problem with my brother or teammate, something like this. You give him slap. Now you have to give answer. Okay, I'm gonna come. He gonna send me, okay, 1 guy, 2 guys, 10 guys, or alone. Doesn't matter. But why you come with 40 people?
You cornered a friend of mine who had nothing got to do with it, and another, an Islam, a Chechen man who had nothing got to do with anything, slapped him and abused him on foreign soil. Your own people, you little rat. When the person you are looking for showed up, you took a shit on the back of a bus. So shut your fucking mouth.
Okay. But why you don't ask your friend, when someone give you slap, you have to give him back?
Let's have a
If
knock,
my
mate.
friend
You're afraid of a
ever
clapper.
eat slap,
You're
I'm gonna ask
afraid of
him,
a
hey,
slap.
why you
You're
don't give him
afraid of a
back?
slap.
You have to fight. If you lose, we're gonna come. What's wrong with him? What's wrong with your team? They everybody eat same now. One night they everybody eat slap. Hey, you ask your friend why he eat slap. You ask him. You have to ask him. You have to ask him.
Go ahead, sir.
Ask these nuts. I don't have to do nothing for nobody.
Floyd Mayweather issued a warning to you saying that Conor doesn't fear anyone. What do you say to Floyd Mayweather?
I am the Floyd Mayweather in MMA.
Shut your mouth, mate. You're a doorbox.
26-0, never lose round. And I don't know what this guy talking about. I don't understand what he gonna do 6 October. He think whiskey gonna help him?
And I've seen this man wobble many times. I've seen his brother sparked unconscious in another promotion. I know he is afraid of a smack. And if you're afraid of a smack off me, a smack will feel like a double-barrel shotgun.
I can talk with you. Dagestan, Russia, English, Turkish, Arabic. I can talk with you. Oh, I can talk with you. Oh.
You know what that means? Can I have a shot on the bus?
Dana, is Proper Whiskey an official sponsor of UFC 229?
It is.
It is.
Double bells.
It is.
Yeah! You bet your bollocks it is. It's on the canvas. Shut your mouth. Ali Abdulaziz, mad terrorist.
Ali.
Terrorist snitch.
Ali.
I know a lot about you as well, you mad rat. How's Noah? How's Noah, huh? Yeah, shut your mouth. Never speak about me. Fuck you. Fool. Don't come at the king.
Dana, you called today's press conference the darkest press conference you've ever been a part of. What was going through your mind as it was all playing out there?
I said it many times, Conor McGregor is the master of the mental warfare game, and he definitely unloaded on Khabib today.
Were you worried that they might get physical with one another?
I'm always worried that guys are going to get physical with each other, but yeah, I definitely thought that somebody was going to, blow up there and something might happen.
That was an interesting press conference between Khabib and Conor. They left after that face-off, immediately went back to their respective hotels.
Today is my last condition training, and tomorrow we're gonna move to Vegas.
He's in great shape. Weight is down lower than before. He's super healthy, mentally super strong. I'm expecting a fantastic performance from him.
With this program, aka make 4 UFC champions, I think this program is worth, brother. This is not like bullshit McGregor stuff or something like this.
You know, I went around the world. In that last one, it was like a circus. Put many of my tools into the toolbox and left them there when I stepped into that boxing ring. So I think many people forget the skills I possess. I see him as a dead man walking. He shit his jocks. UFC embedded, or what did he call it? Mike bedded.
Hey, I'm Forrest Griffin, but more importantly, UFC 229 is this Saturday. It is the most anticipated fight of all time ever, and will probably be the biggest fight of all time ever. I guarantee you, most likely, possibly, maybe. The 5 things that make Conor an effective striker are his ability to control and judge distance, his speed and timing, his power in both hands.
Oh, big shots by McGregor.
He has the ability to react and land quicker. A perfect example of that is the Jose Aldo fight. They're both thinking the same thing, doing the same thing. Conor beats him by 1 second. It was the fight.
Oh!
He'll use the front hand or even feints or kicks, but a lot of times he does a lot of weird movement just to set that left hand up, just to get you right at the edge of that punch where he wants you.
He lulls you to sleep with a sort of slow, casual movement.
He still does it because he sets it up with a lot of different movements. He gives you different looks. He just is very comfortable, and the second you make one little mistake, he's got you.
Oh, man. Oh, he's done.
Conor McGregor is victorious!
So it's been a while since we've done this.
It's been a little while, yeah? We're close to another contest. I'm very, very excited. Very happy that coming to the end of a lot of hard work, a lot of heavy rounds. Now it's just focusing on the weight and then do what I love to do. Compete in front of millions of people, my fans all over the world. I always appreciate the comparison. I'm quick to say I am not anywhere close to Muhammad Ali. That was a special man, and I am just a simple young kid from Crumlin, Dublin, Ireland, and I'm here looking for a fight.
You certainly had a lot of verbal sparring, I guess, with Khabib. What did you take away from that face-off? Did you see anything in him, or?
I literally saw the blood run from his face. Look at his lips. His lips turned blue. It's good to be back. It's good to be close. It's what I love to do the most, more than anything, more than any fame, more than any finance. Competing under those bright lights is the true test of your character. In there, I would be calm, I would be composed, and I would be ruthless, the same way I am with anyone, because that's the way I have to be, because it's either me or him. And if that's the case, then it's always going to be him.
Now we're gonna train a little bit, meets, drills, make a little bit sweat, and today is Sunday, and today is off, only one training. It's about all my family, my friends. I want they feel this. We're everybody part of this. And you know, alone you're nothing, brother. You have to be like when you're lion, you have pride. Same thing.
I'm just visualizing positions, situations that may present themselves in the fight, and just enjoying being in my thoughts.
Hostility is building and can no longer be contained.
You're a phony, a fake.
Slept him!
UFC 229, Khabib versus McGregor.
Khabib, Conor, and of course UFC President Dana White will all be in attendance.
Stand by, he's right here, stand by.
I can see blue lips.
A man whose global fame transcends his accomplishments in the octagon.
None of these guys have what I have.
Adversaries made feeble attempts at reserving emotion.
As far as I'm concerned, I'm number one.
Back up. Chad can't stand in front of him like this.
I spoke of it.
Oh my God!
Who that thinking that he frontin' on that man? Get the off my stage, I'm the same man. Bitch, sit down.
Ragdolling in here.
Be humble.
Give him slap, give him punch, give him elbow, and talk with him.
Just listen to the soundtrack of this Dublin crowd.
Yeah, we will see.
Once he gets what he wants, it's very hard to take that away.
Yes, of course. He does this, everybody he gets his hands on.
Come get your man, Slim, book a bugging me. Just see the bag, tweet out a cow jackery.
You got UFC, you got boxing, you got Floyd, you got Conor. It's gonna make a lot of money for people.
A lot of changing levels, a lot of changing levels. Continue doing that. Nice.
When you come back, I don't know.
This is all I need.
Хабибу до него, как до Китая. Но один чемпион и выйдет несмотря ни на что, а другой будет сниматься каждый раз.
How are you? I'm good. How you doing? Good. Not bad. What are you guys doing to Artem? There was a warrant out for Conor McGregor's arrest.
We heard Artem might have been in that group of people. Do you know if Artem was
Artem
there?
was. Artem's off the card. Artem's not fighting.
Did you not see me right in front of you outside the bus?
You have to ask your friend, hey, why are you scared? Why you don't fight with this guy?
We all know that Conor is a winner. So no matter what was going to happen, he was ready for anything.
The double champ does want to fight again. Dana White has made the point numerous times in the past that Conor was always the guy.
It's going to be so big.
It seems like the whole world is abuzz about this news.
We got that date marked on our calendar, don't we? Conor and Khabib.
The return of former featherweight and lightweight champion Conor McGregor is imminent.
Talk with Dana. If Mike Tyson come there, talk with Mike Tyson.
Rarely do fighters return from multiple-year layoffs.
UFC 229 is this Saturday. Khabib Nurmagomedov, Conor McGregor. Let's look at what makes Khabib such a dangerous fighter.
Khabib Nurmagomedov. People are scared of this guy. His grappling is literally on another level.
Brutal ground and pound, tempered with effective control.
There's no magic to his takedown. He's just tenacious with it. He just keeps going after it.
Khabib may be the best grappler in the game today. Maybe the most dominant, and again, in one of the most talent-stacked divisions, this guy mauls everybody.
Welcome to UFC 229 Fight Week. I am joined by the lightweight champion of the world, Khabib Nurmagomedov. We are finally here.
Yeah.
You sat down in this chair and you seemed happy that Fight Week is finally upon us.
You know, we're waiting for this moment a long time.
Before we get into the fight itself, we saw you in New York a couple of weeks ago. What was that experience like for you?
After press conference, I feel relaxed. I feel a little bit they try to promote some alcohol or something like this. I don't go contact with him. I ignore him. Of course, I'm not underestimate him. But when I go to the cage, I'm gonna show my best performance. His grappling, I don't think his grappling is very bad. But if we talk about like hard conditioning, he didn't have this. You know, when you're tired, you cannot control nothing. This is not only for title fight or my defend title, you know, it's a little bit personal, you know, it's a little bit personal than just fight. Of course, I'm emotional too, but I have to control this. He cannot wrestle with me 25 minutes. How he can wrestle with me if beer cannot wrestle with me? Most important for me, what I want to make him tired.
Do you feel like this is going to be a rivalry for years to come, or do you feel like this fight is going to be the one that puts it to bed?
I feel like I'm gonna dominate. But he top 4 times. Like number 5, it's not problem for him, you know, because he already have money, no motivation, you know. His legacy is money. My legacy is smash.
I believe I have the same kind of game as Khabib, but I have a lot more submissions in my arsenal. Like I had the relentlessness in the wrestling, but I attack a lot more, and I'm a little bit bigger, so I feel that I'm, you know, just bringing basically a better version of Khabib to Conor every single day.
Got the beats.
Come on then, I'll let you back in.
Okay.
And still, bro. And still.
What does he say?
I don't give a fuck. Number one bullshit.
Let's go. Let's go. What's this?
I like this. Listen to the crowd. Listen to the crowd.
Us. No. Usa. Come on. Usa. Playing?
No.
Yeah, look at that. Look at that for vision. Wow. Do you see that, buddy? Look how wide that is.
This is just another style of opponent. I believe he's slow, he's flat-footed. His striking is very average. He may have wrestled Dagestani bears, but he has never wrestled an Irish gorilla, Conan, and that's what he's about to face on Saturday night.
It's good to be fucking back. I'm coming for that man's head from the fucking bell. Trust me on that. Saturday night, October 6th, UFC 221. I'm gonna bet on you. Have all you fans in attendance. Let's get you smelly Dagestani rap.
Conor's not here yet, and Khabib said he's not going to wait. He wants to start the press conference without him.
This is 3 p.m. Fans is here, media is here, everybody is here. Done a little bit late, it's okay, but 3 p.m. I beginning. If you guys have question, let's go. I'm angry, a little bit emotional, but my job, when I go to the cage, I have to control my emotional, I have to stay relaxed, but keep going and maul this guy.
Win or lose, will you shake Conor's hand after the fight?
I'm gonna shake his hand?
After the fight, win or lose,
No.
will you?
No way. No way.
No matter how much money you make, you can only sit home for so long and you start to go crazy. And this, you can tell this guy is passionate about fighting. He loves it. He loves breaking records, and he obviously loves making money, so he's back.
15 minutes. 15 minutes, I'm here. This guy didn't come. This is big disrespect. And thank you so much. Tomorrow, 9 a.m., I'm gonna show you my weight. And see you tomorrow, guys. Have a good night.
He's better off running anyway. You know yourself, I bet you he was saying a load of shit up here. He didn't say anything the last time, so, I mean, whatever, it is what it is, fuck it. These things happen. I'm gonna come out fast from the bell, pressure him, and look, like I said, send that man's nose into the nosebleeds. You'll never beat the fucking Irish! You will never beat the Irish! Well, Las Vegas, the Irish are back in town, we fucking love it. His manager is a fucking snitch, terrorist rat. And that's it. I could go into heavy detail, and I will. And I will go into heavy detail. Don't ever take information from an informant, and that's what that man is doing. He's a rat bastard, and I'm gonna get him. I don't give a fuck about him or his people. Like I said, there is way deeper shit than just a fight on Saturday night. So it is what it is. I'm here, I'm gonna settle this the noble way for myself, and then see what happens after that. Fuck peace. There will never be peace here. I always say you should aim for peace. But if you can't aim for peace, aim between the eyes. I'm not even trying to sell it. Just have a sip of it. Just take a ball with you and enjoy yourself. Now, not you, the smell of you. Keep him out of here, bringing up negative shit. You ask my bollocks, mate. I just observe. I know every shot everyone throws. I know every move everyone makes. That's it. I just keep my eyes on the game that I run. That's it. I overlook my empire with a hawk eye. So that's it. I am gonna eat him alive in here, and I don't give a bollocks. So there's no way this man's hungrier than me. There's nobody that's hungrier than me in this game. I don't stop. I'm too on it. I'm 24/7 on this game. So that's it. I also have nothing but good things to say about you. You're an OG of the fight game. The work you've put in over the years to get this sport to the each pinnacle. Honestly, like, you don't get enough credit that you truly deserve. From myself, for the fighters, for the promoters, for the managers, for the media in attendance, for the fans, for everyone. Times are good, so let's enjoy it. Let's enjoy these momentous occasions.
I think the way that Khabib handled himself today was perfect. He said, I'm not waiting for him, and he just walked out there.
I have a schedule. 3 p.m. press conference has to begin because I have schedule.
Unintentionally, do you feel like the way today went down makes tomorrow even bigger?
Yeah, and I don't think it was unintentional.
Thank you so much, everyone. I'll see you Saturday night.
Well, Conor and Khabib never came face to face today. You never know what to expect at these press conferences, but it was still a great one. They were both fired up. They had great answers for the media.
This guy late, this is his problem. I come here, I show up, schedule, I follow everything, sit, talk with fans, talk with media, and if you're late, this is his problem. He can talk with him now.
My heart is black towards this man, towards his team, towards his people. I could truly see the inside of that man's head and smile. I don't give a fuck about him.
UFC fans from across the globe, we'd like to welcome you to the weigh-in for UFC 229. Khabib versus McGregor. Here is Joe Rogan.
What's happening, my friends? Khabib Nurmagomedov versus Conor McGregor is one of those fights where the moment it gets announced, you get goosebumps.
In Khabib, you have a guy that is 26-0.
We're talking maulings and massacres.
Knock.
Where's? Oh, he's hurt. Could he finish him here?
Smash him, make him humble. I want to change his fate.
The former 2-division UFC champion, the notorious Conor McGregor! Official weight 154.5. So Mr. McGregor, undisputed lightweight champion of the world, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov.
Don't let that smelly rat put that hat on your head, Joe. The smell of that fucking thing. Don't ever let him put that hat on your head. It's good to be back. UFC fans, it's good to be fucking back. The king is home.
Tomorrow night, I'm gonna smash your boy, guys. I'm gonna smash your boy.
It's incredible. I mean, this reminds me of Maymack, and if you're a fighter and you're fighting on this card, this is the pinnacle of your career to be a part of something like this.
What are your expectations for what it's going to be like in-house tomorrow night?
It's going to be insane. I mean, listen, you just saw the weigh-ins. Tomorrow when this arena is packed, most people we've ever had in an arena in Las Vegas.
155. Everything is good, brother. Make weight. And now it's time to fight, brother. 154 and a half.
To be able to see two legends, score off amongst the Irish, the Russians, the Americans, and all these crazy people, just, it's gonna be hectic, man. So I got my dukes up.
Good boy.
There's usually more people in attendance for the weigh-ins, for Conor's weigh-ins, than for some of the other people's fights. So I expect another crazy show at the weigh-ins.
Official weight, 154.5. So that's McGregor. Khabib, the Eagle, Nurmagomedov. Official weight, 155 for the champion.
The king has returned, and with him the memories of greatness. Simply put, a man consumed with the idea of redirecting history. Will it be Dagestan or Dublin? Will it be what is, or will it be what has always been?
Good evening to you from the desert.
This is a massive, massive event, not just for mixed martial arts. This is a massive cultural event.
And the man who needs no introduction, obviously, Conor McGregor.
He is always so calm. But what you're dealing with Conor McGregor. He's a force of nature. He's just a different guy.
Mel Gibson was here early for the UFC festivities. Also in the building tonight, Chris Pratt.
Can Khabib close the distance and get a hold of Conor? And can Conor clip him on the way in?
Home sweet home is right. Welcome back, Conor McGregor. 26 have tried, 26 have failed to solve Khabib Nurmagomedov.
I've never been more excited for a fight.
Nurmagomedov 1 inch taller. McGregor will try to maximize a 4-inch advantage in reach.
The notorious Conor McGregor! The Eagle, Nurmagomedov!
Follow my instructions. We're gonna keep this clean. Touch gloves now if you wish to. All right, let's do this.
He's doing a fantastic job of defending. Look at him spinning around. Khabib looking to complete the takedown, and he gets it.
Oh! Massive right from Nurmagomedov!
And that's what's made Nurmagomedov the best. That right there.
Wow. Conor's talking to him. I can't hear what he's saying, but he's getting tagged.
Well, that's Khabib talking, and he's not saying nice things.
Oh, massive ground strikes here. Herb watching closely.
Khabib is trying to smash his face.
He's trying to gas Khabib out because he's taking shots, but they're not the worst shots you can take. He's covered up. It just doesn't look good.
15 minutes in the books. We head to the championship rounds. Good entry by Nurmagomedov. McGregor trying to use the fence to his advantage.
He's got it. It's under the neck.
There it is.
Nope, it's on the chin.
There's the tap. And now Khabib jumps the fence.
No.
Whoa!
No.
And he's going right at Dylan Dennis. Mayhem! Oh, no. Oh! And now one of Nurmagomedov's teammates throws a right-handed cutter. All hell has broken loose.
Khabib jumping out of the octagon like that and attacking someone in the crowd.
And
that is so stupid and so unnecessary and so foolish.
And I think they connected pretty heavy on Conor.
Yes.
They hit him from
right
behind.
in front of us. Khabib perhaps trying to explain himself here to Dana.
Yeah, you don't want to be anywhere near the press conference after this. Got under the neck, was cranking his neck. It was really more of a neck crank than it was even a choke. If you look at it, he's not even under the chin. He doesn't think this is just a game. This isn't fun. It's not promotion. For him, this is deeply, deeply personal. This is crazy. This is absolutely the craziest moment I've ever seen in all my years of calling fights. I mean, they're throwing things at him. He's going to experience hate like he's never experienced in his entire career.
Khabib, the Eagle, Nurmagomedov.
3 of Khabib's guys were arrested and taken to jail. And God knows what the Nevada State Athletic Commission's going to do. And, you know, there's going to be, I heard both of their purses are being held now. You know, this is a big deal. Because when it first started, when he jumped over, I thought that was the end of it. Then guys started jumping into the octagon after Conor, and then, you know, then other guys were trying to get in on the other side, and everybody did a really good job of containing that thing and not letting it turn into a huge, you know. Conor's not upset about any of that. He's like, I don't even give a about any of this. He says, I'm upset about losing the fight, and I don't care about all this other. I saw one of Conor's guys yelling at Khabib, and Khabib ran and jumped over the octagon. Then eventually 2 of Khabib's guys got into the octagon, and one guy hit Conor with some shots and from behind. They are withholding Khabib's purse. They are not withholding Conor McGregor's. They looked at the footage and felt that there was no need to withhold his purse, so they gave him his, and they're keeping Khabib's. Conor was one of the guys who was attacked and things like that. Conor refused to press charges. So the guys that they did have, they've released. Nobody saw Khabib diving over the, you know, he scaled that thing like he was a parkour guy. It happened so fast, you know. The police did what they could do, and the security. Been doing this for 18 years, and the biggest night ever, and I couldn't be more disappointed. You know me, I'm usually mad at everything, you know, but I'm not even mad. I'm just really disappointed. I don't give a shit about any of that stuff, you know. We don't like each other, whatever. It happened. He didn't even press charges, you know. He doesn't like Khabib and the whole deal, but he didn't even press charges against him and his team. He doesn't care about that. He cares that he lost the fight.
Had you suspended Conor for X period of time, that you don't think that would have had any deterrent impact?
Had nothing to do with that. He wasn't coming back and saying he wants to jump over the fence because we didn't suspend Conor. Jumped over the fence because Conor's guy was talking shit to him. Listen, these guys don't give a shit about suspensions and stuff like this. This is so much bigger than that to these guys. This is some street shit that's going on here. This isn't sport, you know. He doesn't have to worry about me right now. He has to worry about Nevada. The governor was here tonight. The governor went running out of the building. That's not good. Governor running out of the building isn't good. He's in trouble. We believe me, we went above and beyond anything we've ever done in the history of the company tonight to make sure that this didn't happen. And it happened. What are you going to do when a guy flies like a monkey over the friggin' cage? And, you know, this is one of those spillover events where soccer moms are buying the pay-per-view and watching it at big parties and stuff. And this is how the night ends. It's just really disgusting and disappointing for me. He had the opportunity to walk out of that place, you know, a champion and look like a stud, instead of flying over the cage and starting this whole thing that he did. Should have been a very different night for him too.
You know, I know it's still fresh, but where would you say this ranks as in terms of crazy moments in your career?
Number 1, 2, and 3. He took his shorts off?
Oh, you didn't see that?
I didn't even notice that. What was he wearing under his shorts?
Some regular black underwear.
He was in his underwear?
He said his balls were hot.
I wish that was the craziest thing that happened tonight.
He talked about my country. He talked about my father. He come to Brooklyn and he broke bus. He almost killed couple people. What about this? What about this shit? Why people talk about I jump over the cage? Why people still talk about this? Not only him, his whole team and him, they tap machines. You know, I told you guys, when you put him wrong way, he gonna tap. You know, what happened today? Like, they call him two-time world champion, like 2 weight classes, but today he tapped. Thank you so much. Thank you guys. Thank you for waiting for me here. I know my father gonna smash me when I go home because I know he's gonna smash me.